It's a house like one other. This is the Big Brother Weekend house. Tonight, 9 of my good friends enter this house with one goal in mind: to be the last one standing. Each block, they will vote to evict one of their own until only one house guest remains. An unforgettable weekend is about to begin now on Big Brother Weekend.
Andrea finds the camera every time I put it on. She goes,
I would have blown you up. Just told it. Whatever. You're on the chalkboard.
by a vote of 1 to 1, there's a tie, which means Matt, you will have to break the tie.
James, I'm sorry. You've been evicted from the house.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I feel bad. I really didn't want to have to get rid of James right now, because now I'm kind of betraying him too. But really, it was Dallas that betrayed him by winning the veto. Spin zone.
All right, here we are. Me versus the entire house. Actually, me versus Lena and Skylar, which they're so smart, which is gonna suck if it's a freaking. But oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm just like. I'm going to win HOH. I'm going to have to try to win HOH. If I win HOH, I'm guaranteed final 3. And then I have to just ensure one of the girls go home. And I know Matt won't even bring me. I don't even know. I don't know what to do.
No one can look good at this point. Well, I definitely look the worst. But it's because I'm not angling for the same thing as everyone else, probably. So I'm fine with that. I'll live with that.
Fuck you, Matt.
Each round, I will read a question that asks if something happened before or after a different event in the Big Brother house. The house guests must then vote by stepping forward for before or backward for after. If you answer correctly, you will get a point. There will be no eliminations in this quiz. After all questions, whoever has the most points will be the winner. In the case of a tiebreaker question will be read. Okay. First question. Did Coco win HOH before or after Matt won their first veto? Please answer. Please answer.
Answers, please.
You good?
Yep.
All right.
Back to the middle.
Back to the middle. Did we have the picnic in the park before or after we played Launch Attack? Did we have the picnic in the park before or after we played Launch Attack? Answers, please. You got it.
If you have that.
Did Jane get out before or after Coco? Again, did Jane get out before or after Coco? Answers, please. All right, next question. Did we play On Your Mark before or after Red Light, Green Light? Did we play On Your Mark before or after Red Light, Green Light? Please answer. Answers, please. Okay, back to the middle. Did Skylar win HOH before or after Coco was evicted? Did Skylar win HOH before or after Coco was evicted? Answers, please. Answers, please.
All right, you're locked in.
Okay, back to the middle. Next question. Did we play majority rules before or after Close But No Cigar? Again, did we play majority rules before or after Close But No Cigar? Please answer. Okay. Next question. Did we eat chili before or after Jane was voted out? Did we eat chili before or after Jane was voted out? Please answer. Okay. Back to the middle, please. Okay, there will be a tiebreaker. It will be a three-way tiebreaker question.
We can.
I'm assuming this is the same.
It's the same, yeah. Whoever is closest without going over wins. If everyone goes over, whoever's closest wins.
All right, the tiebreaker question. In seconds, how long did the competition hide and go veto take? One more time. In seconds, how long did the competition hide and go veto take?
Ten seconds. Five seconds. Come back. Come back.
Okay.
Okay. You can reveal your answers. Okay, what is that the number? Okay. So you wrote 123, you wrote 9,200 in seconds. Okay. You want to say your answer?
All right. The answer was 7,500 seconds.
So I win somehow.
Skylar.
Skylar wins, which is insane.
Okay. 123 seconds. We
Nice.
were only in there for 123 seconds. It's okay.
That was insane. That wins.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's it.
That's
right?
it. Skylar's
That's it.
HOH.
All right. Skylar's HOH.
7,200. Think about that number. That's the difference between me right now. Me and HOH is the number 7,200, which I got 3,600. And then instead of just doing 3,600 times 2, I did 3,600 plus 3,600 and somehow ended up with 9,600 instead of 7,200, which would have won me HOH. Now I'm going on the block against Matt.
I was totally thinking minutes, by the way. I feel like that's pretty clear.
Easy question.
I know, I was like, what the fuck are you guys mathing for?
That's funny.
All right, y'all can put those inside the garage.
Three-way tiebreaker. You couldn't ask for better
I
content.
mean, it's crazy.
You
It's
could not
crazy.
have
Ask for better content. Wow. Now I'm coach. It's been nice knowing you.
I think it's obvious that Skylar is gonna put Matt and Dallas on the block. And then it just comes down to whoever wins the veto.
Planning on putting Dallas and Matt up on the block, and the question is, who is going to get the power of veto? If Dallas wins, Lena might be going home. Actually, Lena will be going home. If Matt wins, Dallas is going home. If Lena wins, Matt's going home. So really it's up to the next competition. If I win, I have no idea who I will pick.
Should we push pause on the music? Cool.
It's all right.
Just in case.
Oh, is this rolling?
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever use on that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to start my speech.
Okay.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination bag are the names of the 2 house guests that I will be nominating for eviction. When I pull out the cards, I will lock in the nominations. The first house guest I have nominated is Matt.
Oh, what are the odds of that? You suck, idiot. That's insane. This is my 3rd time over here.
The second house guest I have nominated is
Unbelievable. You're
Dallas.
What?
No! Numbers. I think the wrong names in there.
This is sexist. Is that look? You guys are seeing this? What's happening here? Power dynamics.
Guys,
Matt and Dallas, I chose you guys because literally for the only one reason, and is that you are both not Lena. So sorry that you can't be Lena. But
That's okay.
no hard feelings.
Yeah,
no hard feelings. I had to do it.
we totally understand.
And with that, this nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Well, your boy's back on the block. I was put up by Skylar, which I knew that was gonna happen. But I just had a conversation with Lena. Lena wants Matt to go. So what we need now is a Matt losing the power of veto.
I don't know. I'm happy with everything. I'm at peace. But the one thing is that if Matt wins the veto, like I would like to be top 3.
Mom, they're bullying me. Oh shit, man. Can I get that? Fuck, dude. Alright, what are we talking about? Jeopardy? Yeah, exactly. I got nominated with Dallas exactly as expected. It's funny now watching Dallas run around and they go, he's trying to make a little pack. He wants to win this game so bad. So now Dallas's scheming is almost making me value him just losing more than Ohio against the world. But at the end of the day, it's still Ohio against the world.
So I just put Matt and Dallas on the block, and honestly, didn't feel good because they've kind of been my allies this whole time. And of course, as we're getting smaller and smaller, like I'm gonna have to put my allies up on the block, and it just happens that Matt and Dallas aren't Lena, and Lena's my number 1, so I'm not putting Lena up there because I'm not even gonna pretend to risk that.
I actually think it will be.
Okay.
What I have gathered is that there's a possibility I could stay. If I'm a power veto, I'm willing to keep nominations the same and have her vote out now. And then the 3 of us OGs can fight out at the end. And either that's going to be the worst game move I ever make, or a good game move. If you don't want to have to put Lena on the block, I won't pressure you to. Therefore, I won't. If I win power veto, I will not use it on myself.
You wouldn't be pressuring me to. Like that would be my only option. Is Lena goes
I know,
up on the block.
but even then, Lena doesn't have to even worry what I'm gonna do. Because I think that I'm the toss-up here. If Lena's telling me she's gonna vote at Matt, I could believe that. Unless I just get backstabbed twice, and then that's what it is. What it is.
No. I think
The 3 of us started together. We somehow
they're still
towards
here.
like the 75% mark. I think 75% of the way we went our own paths. And then now we're back here. Like, it's
So what do you guys talk about?
what do you like to know, liar boy?
That's what I asked. What's going on? Okay, so you two have made a pact to go to the final 2
No.
because the biggest toss-up is between you 2.
Matt, oh man, you're making stuff up.
So is that what you're talking about? Okay. No, it's fine. I'm convinced.
I think
Uh-huh.
you've lost all of what I would ever tell you at 9 a.m. yesterday morning, or whatever time in the morning you decided.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
He said he made his decision that this is what he was going to do at 9 a.m. yesterday, or when he woke up. It made sense why I cast
So
this.
you guys have been in cahoots the whole time.
Us too.
Sure. The same way.
This is all making sense now. Okay. So this is the final master plan. This is where you trim the fat, me and Skylar. And then you two go in there and you're like, it's anyone's game. It's who they're gonna vote for. And you know what? I'm gonna burn my ballot. I'm not gonna vote for either of you. They're in cahoots.
You actually?
And I told them.
Me and Dallas?
Yeah.
He's convinced that our conversation that we just had was that me and Dallas are scheming to go to the final.
Because they think they've talked to each other and they're like, between us, it's a toss-up. So they're like, we're the strongest final 2.
I would really just say the same between you and Dallas. Or me and you.
Honestly?
Because you don't know anyone either.
Honestly, I feel like all of, like, I really, if any of us go to the final two, I really don't know who's gonna be.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we all have pretty strong resumes.
Exactly.
That's why Dallas is kind of like trying to figure.
Oh,
He doesn't have a very
us, but
he doesn't have a
not
very
us.
strong resume. Oh, he got what, two vetoes. Did he have
Yeah.
HOH?
No.
I have 2 HOH.
I have 2 HOH, and I have
One
one.
veto.
I have. Do I have 2 vetoes or 1 veto? I have 1.
You have a couple. So they.
I have
you
one
have what?
HOH and no vetoes.
1 HOH. So see, they're scared. So they're teaming up. They're like, their resumes are better.
Just
than
because we
ours.
can win the competitions doesn't mean.
Our resumes are better. I basically just exposed your entire scheme on confessionals.
My scheme?
Yeah.
Oh, with Dallas
Mhm.
that you invented.
That's what you want me to think. I can tell what a fake laugh is when I hear it. I'm a comedian.
You get a lot of fake laughs.
All the time.
What I will say is, everything in my power now is to make sure you go home, which I think you're okay with that.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Same. I have to win the veto. I gotta win the veto or else it's veto versus veto.
it's veto versus veto.
And as I said in my confessional, I'm gonna win it as long as it has nothing to do with this game, the game of Big Brother, anything that's transpired in the past 2 days, chemistry, math, arithmetic, science, physics,
Puzzles.
geography, puzzles,
Puzzles
running,
up on
any
top.
physical activity.
Oh, so you're not gonna win?
So, well, biology, there's a chance.
Honestly, I'm happy that I made it this far, and like everything from now on is like, sure. Like I'm not really invested in. I'm not gunning to make it to be the winner or anything. So.
Number 1 priority. And I gotta win a veto. And if I don't win the veto, Ohio against the world is it's not looking good because I think Lena and Dallas are teaming up.
If Dallas gets veto, I'm fucked. But luckily, there's 3 other people that have potential to get veto. So the odds of that are low.
You know, I'm just gonna go shoot.
Inside the bag.
He's just gonna ask us questions.
This is a really important. This
Yes,
is the most
yeah, this
important
is it.
competition we've had, so
This
I'm
is
a little
it.
bit stressed.
This is it.
Oh, you did it.
All right, guys. This competition is played elimination style. The game will be played in 2 sections. Section 1. I will read a question that has one of your names as the answer. In the yard are tons of Easter eggs containing different names of competitors. When I say go, you can leave your spot and go find the name that correctly answers my question. When you find the name, you will come back to me. If you're the first one here, sit closest to the wall. The rest, fill in. Okay? The last person here with the correct answer is eliminated. If someone brings the wrong answer, they instead will be eliminated. Once you are eliminated, section 2 starts. On the table behind you are presents, some with good things, some with not so good things. You can choose to open a new present or steal from somebody who already has opened a present. Each time someone's eliminated, they will go and have the opportunity to steal from the previous person or pick a new present. If your present is stolen, you can steal or pick a new one. The last person standing, will have the final 2, and whoever wins will be the one to go last at the presents, to either steal from any of them or pick the last present. Okay? Mm-hmm. Whoever ends the switching stage with the veto is the winner of the veto. Remember, first one here, by the wall, line up in order. Bring me the person who won the second veto. No!
Oh, no, right. Sorry.
AC, can you go back? Go! By the wall. Don't show your answer.
First egg that you picked? Yes. Ew. I was.
Oh, I didn't bring that.
Let's go from back to front.
Lena.
Okay.
Dallas.
Not only were you wrong, you are last. Cool. So you can go pick. Hey, pick any bag. Ooh, big. Okay, you can open it.
$25 Starbucks gift card.
All right. Bring me the person who competed in the Battle Back Challenge. Go.
I'm actually not nervous. Did I bring the right one back? If I was wrong in this moment, or I thought I was wrong, I'm able to run back. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you bring?
Jane.
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 Oh shoot. How about Jane?
Lena, you have been evicted. Or not evicted. You can steal Matt's present or go for one of the other presents. Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
She got $10 to
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
Thank you for telling me.
Nice.
Okay. That's yours now. I'm so sorry, Doug. Bring me the original 2 nominees from the first block. Go. The first 2. Okay. Okay.
I brought Matt and Andrew.
Okay. Y'all are both correct. So Skylar, you can go steal or pick a new.
I knew this was gonna happen. There's only one way this can go wrong. It's Dallas wins everything at the end.
You chose not to steal. So this is yours. This is a costume you will be wearing the rest of the time.
No fucking way.
Yes.
You better steal
There
this.
is also a tail that comes with it that you will put on as well.
So even if I'm in the final 2, I have to wear it?
I will allow you to take it off for the costumes and the interviews. Okay. You can steal any of them, or you can pick the last present.
Isn't the veto one?
I mean,
I'm obviously,
for the bit.
obviously gonna keep the power of veto.
Well, open
I
it.
don't know what it is.
Oh.
How was that? That worked out.
Oh my gosh. A Tesla?
Unreal. How did that work out that way? Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
Because he cheated, he remembered where all the fucking names were.
It's not cheating. That is
No, I know it's not
main.
cheating, okay, but I'm not that.
She would have had a dry run once and she would have gotten it.
Okay. Congratulations, Dallas. You have won the power of veto.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking, dude. I'm joking.
It looks like a little fox stealing Easter eggs.
That's what it is.
I need more bags. Are you gonna keep these Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And I like Chick-fil-A. I'm actually that went perfectly. Because I'm glad I didn't get the costume. I think honestly, Skylar's the perfect person to wear that for the rest of the time, and I think she's actually happy with it.
And it's a little bit unfortunate that now I am in a costume. But I think that out of anybody, I mean, who could rock it?
Dallas, having some insight of what Big Brother is, last night put together a list of everyone who won veto, everyone who won HOH, what the original nominations were, what the numbers of votes were. So he basically knew what information we would need for this last competition, and he sent it to James and I, and was like, this is what they do in Big Brother, you might want to know this. And I said, yeah, I'll get around to it.
But I only knew the answer to that. I would have already forgotten if Dallas hadn't literally reminded us that that's what happened in the garage right before we started playing the game.
Of course, Dallas got the veto, which is probably the third time in a row I'm sitting here saying that's the worst thing that could have happened.
He is just the winner of veto challenges. That's how it's gone.
Unfortunately, I think that also blows up the entire Ohio Against the World plan. I think Dallas and Lena are going to take 1 and 2, and Skylar is going to be...
Team Ohio is probably over. So can't show anybody how superior we are anymore.
But like we talked about, I think it would be so fun if everything he's backstabbing, if he goes home sitting right next to me, as opposed to me just sending him home.
Yeah.
But what I do know is I really hope when he hears me say, I hope Skylar hasn't told him, but I hope when he hears me say, I decided not to use power veto, that he's like confused, and then I hope he gets it home. But there's a chance I still could get it home, but it's okay. I take the risk on this. I think it's fine.
Dallas has said that he is going to use the veto to keep the nominations the same, keep the block the same, and trusting that I'm going to vote Matt off.
Even if he came to me right now and he was like, dude, it could be us, I think I'd just be like, nah.
For me, I kind of want to keep Matt, but obviously at this point it's not up to me. And because I feel like he's the wild card. He's unpredictable. He's somebody that nobody thought was going to make it to the top 3 or the top 2.
Dallas saves himself. Skylar puts up Lena because she has no other choice. And then I get voted off by Dallas. It's going to lead to a super boring victory where the guy who lives here wins the game. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. I shouldn't be too pessimistic. Maybe.
But you know what? Let's see how insufferable this is.
I'm going for sure. I can tell. Are we ready?
Yes. Thank you.
This is the veto meeting. Matt and I have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of those nominations. I've decided not to use the power to veto. Since I've not vetoed your nomination, Skylar, you do not have to put up your best friend on the block.
Lena, it is now time to vote. That you stand up and cast your vote to evict.
Oh, in front of everybody.
In front of
I vote to evict Matt.
I never saw this coming. I have to pack up all my stuff. Packed up already. Alright, bye guys. I'll see you in a few days.
See you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, this was fun. Bye guys.
Now this is when shit gets real.
This is what.
Bye guys.
Bye, Matt. See you later.
You're one of my very friends, Matt.
With a clean house, the top 3 get ready for the finale. Will the Sly Fox be able to sneak her way to the end? Will the Veto King be able to win one more competition? Or will the Silent Assassin be able to earn her way to the top 2? Find out Saturday at 7 Eastern on the season finale of Big Brother Weekend.